I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want.
Hey friends, and welcome back. So guys, in this video I am going to attempt to explain how I go about building up my transactions at Walgreens in order to save the most cash out of pocket. As I always tell you guys, I am a cash-based couponer and I focus on the amount of cash that something is going to cost me versus how much in store money I'm utilizing, so on and so forth. With Walgreens, we have two types of rewards. We have points and we have registered rewards. I cannot take my points out of Walgreens and pay my light bill. I cannot take my points out of Walgreens and buy meat at Walmart. I can only use the points at Walgreens. So I want to utilize the store's money to cover as much as I can get it to cover with the transaction that I'm doing, the things I'm picking up, so on and so forth. I'm always looking to spend the least amount of cash out of pocket. Now, I have already recorded the tutorial part of this video, and it is quite long. I did not intend for it to be so long. However, I realized that in order for you to get the big picture, you have to know all the little details and the basics, the foundation of Walgreens to get the bigger picture, if that makes sense. Because if you don't know all the other little things, then it doesn't make sense, put it that way. So the tutorial part of the video, I'm going to walk you through some of the basic information that you have to know in order to make your transactions work and make them as smooth as possible, but also that way you can spend, again, the least amount of cash out of pocket, okay? So the basic thing that I'm telling you guys here in this video is anytime I'm couponing at Walgreens, I decide when I'm walking into the store, how much am I going to utilize in points? What do I have in registered rewards that I'm going to utilize as well? I will only spend up to the amount of store money I have available to use. Example, Walgreens point system is on a tiered system. So you can only redeem up to $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and then it jumps to 10, and then it jumps to 20. The amount that you can roll in a single transaction will depend on your transaction total. Example, let's say your total came out to $1.98. The most in points that you can use is $1. So that means you will end up paying 98 cents cash out of pocket for the soda pop that you just picked up. However, if you were to throw in, let's say, another soda pop and your total now came to $2.30, just throwing out numbers here. Now you can roll $2 in points and only pay 30 cents for your two things of soda pop. You see what I'm saying there? Same difference if your total was $19.95. The most that you can roll in points is $10. Again, it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it jumps to 10, and then it jumps to 20. So if your total is $19.95, you can only roll 10,000 points. That means you would pay $9.95 cash out of pocket. However, if you would have picked up something, let's say a piece of candy for 39 cents, 50 cents, whatever, then you would have got over that $20 total, and then you would be able to use 20 in points and just be paying the difference out of pocket. So all of that makes, it all makes sense, and it all supports the bigger picture to make sure you have the lowest amount of cash out of pocket, okay? So that's the basics there. And all I do, again, guys, is when I'm picking up things, what is this?
Flower for you.
Oh, thank you, Lily. I'm always on mom duty, on mom duty, on mom duty. I have kids this weekend. Anyways, moving on. This will be a long weekend for me. So all I'm saying in this video is I only spend to the amount of store money I have. Just note, it's no different if my cash budget was $20. I can't go in the store and pick up $100 worth of products because all I have is $20 to spend. If all I have is $20 in store money to spend, I want to hit right at $20 or a little bit lower, because for me, once my tax is calculated in and I'm over $20, I can roll 20 in points and just pay the difference out of pocket, which would be my tax, okay? So enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial part of the video. And again, it's quite long, but hopefully this explain some things and you guys see the bigger picture and see how and why I shop the way I do. Always looking to pay the least amount of cash out of pocket, guys. Always. So let's get into it. All right. So the particular week that I am showing you guys this breakdown or scenario, if you will, it's a week where we have these special in-ad perks. So we had 3 different perks available. One was when you spend $25, you get 5,000 back in points. The other, when you spend 40, you get 10, and if you spend 100, you get 30. And I am working towards spending 40 in this transaction, getting 10 back in points. Now, so I already know off top that I need to purchase $40 worth of product in order to meet that spend 40, get 10. Now with that, because I want to spend the least amount of cash out of pocket, I know that my manufacturer coupons, including registered rewards, must equal $40 or more in order for me to use any amount of points I am wanting to use. And again, for this particular scenario, my budget in points was $20. So 20,000 points is what I wanted to use. So I definitely picked up product that had high value coupons attached to it. Product that's also giving back points and or registered rewards. That way I am maximizing the deal, maximizing my budget, getting the most bang for my buck while also spending the least amount of bucks out of pocket, okay? So for everything that's on the table here, the total came up to $62.96. So again, we are doing the spend 40, get 10,000 in points. My point budget is $20. That's how much I want to roll in points. So the Eucerin is $9.99. I picked up 4 of those. The Tresemades are 2 for $8, so $4 each. The Garnier is 2 for $7, so $3.50 each. Total is $62.96. Now, we have manufacturer coupons on these products. So for the Eucerin, we have a 5 off 2 coupon. I'm picking up 4 so I can use 2 of those coupons. That gives me $10 right there. Tresemme, we have a 5 off 2 coupon. I'm picking up 4 so I can use 2 of those coupons, and that's another $10 there. And then on the Garnier, it is a $3 off 2 coupon. So that's going to make a total of $23 in manufacturer coupons that have been applied to my transaction so far. Then at that point, I will look to see what I have in registered rewards that I can also roll into the transaction. So let's stop right here and let's go over that whole coupon to product ratio. So again, with Walgreens system, you cannot have more manufacturer coupons than you do product. When you have a coupon that is X amount off of X products, the coupon itself would attach to just one product. So, example, we're picking up 4 of the Eucerins, and we have a 5 off 2 coupon. One coupon will attach to one product. So, here's our 5 off 2 for demonstration purposes. 5 off 2, that's going to attach to one of the Eucerins. But in order to use this coupon, you must buy 2 products because the coupon is $5 off of 2. But in Walgreens system, the coupon only attaches to one product, okay? Leaving the other product single for a registered reward to attach to. So the same is going to be true for the Tresemme as well as the Garnier. So let's go ahead and separate those. All right, so these 5 items have manufacturer coupons attached to them. Again, the coupon does require you to purchase 2 products. However, in Walgreens system, the coupon will attach only to one item. So the 3 off 2 for the Garnier will attach to one of the Garniers, leaving the other one free for a registered reward to attach to. And the same is true for the Eucerin and the Tresemme. This is why when we have those $5 off 2 or a 5 off 3 or a buy one get one free coupon, they are like paper gold at Walgreens because it gives you the opportunity to throw in register rewards without having to throw in so many filler items for the register reward to attach to. So the coupon again attaches just to one item, leaving the other item that you are required to purchase free for a register reward to attach to. Again, the Garnier coupon is $3 off of 2, so you have to buy 2. But the coupon attaches to just one product, leaving the other product free for a register reward, okay? So that's why they are perfect. So back to our breakdown here. Now after our manufacturer coupons are taken off, our total is $39.96. Now remember, I want to roll in points so that I pay the least amount of cash out of pocket. I know that I'm wanting to roll in $20 in points. So, and I'm doing the spend 40, get 10. Keeping all of this in mind, I know that I need $40 in manufacturer coupons and register rewards in order to use any amount in points on the remaining balance, okay? So I got 4 $5 register rewards, which is $20. I have 5 items over here that have no coupons attached. So now my other Eucerins and Tresemes, now those are going to get coupons attached to them, which would be the register rewards. So register reward. Y'all like how my CRTs from CVS is helping us out on Walgreens? So now, these 4 items have coupons attached to them. So we're good to use $20 in register rewards right there. I still have my Garnier that's free and single and has no register reward or coupon attached to it, right? So now at this point, my total is $19.96. Calculating in my tax, which for me is 8.25%. This is why it's so important to know what your tax is and how you are taxed in your area. That brings me up to $21.60. I can use 20 in points and I will pay $1.60 cash out of pocket. Now let me back up for just a quick second. Again, we are doing the spend 40, get 10. I need to make sure that my manufacturer coupons as well as register rewards will total $40 or more so that I can use any amount of points I'm wanting to use. Because the amount that you have to spend or pay is $40. So once we add in all of our coupons, we have a total of 23 right here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. And then adding in the register rewards. These are all $5 register rewards. I should have wrote $5 on there, but anyways, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we have a total of $43 that we have paid in this transaction so far. $43. But remember, our original total was $62.96. So we still need to cover the remaining balance, and that's why I'm wanting to use points, okay? So at this point, I'm like, oh, I have to pay $1.60 cash out of pocket. Well, if I have to pay $1.60, let me see what else I can juice out of that $1.60 cash out of my pocket. At that point, I will look to see if I have any other register rewards that I can throw in. And if I do, I will go ahead and throw that in. Now remember, you have to have a product for the register rewards to attach to. So I do have the Garnier that's free. So I can do a $3 register reward, which I had. And that would bring me under my $20, right? If only I had my calculator. So if you subtract $3 from $19.96, that would bring you under $20. And the most I would be able to spend would be $10. Let's do that math right fast. All right, so let's bring out the calculator. $19.96 minus a $3 register reward. That would bring us to $16.96. All I can roll in points at this point is $10, right? Because of the Walgreens tiered system on rolling points. So that means my cash out of pocket at this point is $6.96. Well, I don't want to pay that amount. I didn't want to pay $1. So I definitely don't want to pay $6.96. So what I would do at this point is see what else can I throw into this transaction to get me back up to that $20 threshold so that I can roll in the 20,000 in points. So I decided to pick up the Maybelline. It's not Maybelline, Wet n Wild. It so happened that this week the Wet n Wild are on promotion for when you buy 2, you get 5,000 points back. These are priced at $3.29. So let's add that in. It's kind of hard to do this here looking through the viewfinder, by the way, guys. All right. So now I'm at $23.54. Well, again, the most I can roll in is $20, leaving me to pay $3.54 out of pocket. I didn't want to pay $1, so I'm definitely not going to pay $3. At this point, do I have any other registered rewards that I can throw in? And I did. So minus a $3 registered reward leaves me at $20.54. Now let's keep up with our count. We had a total of 4 items that had no coupons. I threw in the $3 reward, that attached. Another $3 reward, that attached. I still have this item that has nothing with it, okay? So now I'm at $20.54 plus my tax. That would still put me at about $22 with my tax. So I was like, I had a $1 registered reward from a deal I did in a previous week. So I was like, well, I can go ahead and roll that in. Minus $1. We are at $19.54. And now this product has a coupon attached to it. So at this point, all the products that I'm buying have coupons attached to them. Okay. So I'm at $19.54. So let's look at the math here. $19.96, that's where we stopped at before we added in the Wet n Wild and any other registered rewards. So adding in the Wet n Wild brings us to $26.54 minus a $3 registered reward, another $3 registered reward, and then a $1 registered reward. So now I'm at $19.54 plus my tax, which comes out to $1.61 for a total of $21.15. Using 20,000 in points, I'm going to pay $1.15 cash out of pocket. So at this point, I'm getting more product, the Wet n Wild, getting back more store money because Wet n Wild was again buy 2, get 5,000 points, all for less money. So again, I would have paid $1.60 just on everything minus the Wet n Wild. I would have been at $1.60 cash out of pocket. So for less money, $1.15, I'm getting more product and more store money back. I hope that makes sense. And guys, by all means, as I always say, once you get the little things down with Walgreens and all the foundational stuff, remembering that you have to have, remembering that you can't have more manufacturer coupons than you do product. So if you have 4 registered rewards that you're wanting to purchase and you have 4 products, but your coupon on your products will only attach to 1 like these, then you know that you do have extra products for those registered rewards to attach to. Making sense? I hope so. So again, once you got down the foundational information, all this here that I did on paper and how I broke it down, I do all of that on my calculator on the phone in the store and just on the fly, so to speak. I don't have to write it out longhand like this because I know how the system works and how it operates and all that stuff. So all of this that's long-handed written out is done really quickly on my calculator on my phone. And I'm like, okay, bam, bam, bam. This is what I'm going to pay when I get to the register. Okay. I hope that's making some type of sense. I don't want to confuse you guys, but with Walgreens, it is definitely a lot of detail, but it's all worth it. You guys, you see the receipts. That's all I can say. Y'all see the receipts. It's absolutely worth it. Now, let me just put this here for demonstration purposes. As you see, All of our items now have coupons attached. We purchased 12 items total, and we have a total of 12 coupons. So let's look at the receipt. So again, guys, it's all about the detail at Walgreens, but understanding how the system works is the key. I can sit here if I wanted to all day long, give you a breakdown, but if you don't understand the system, and when you get into the store and prices are different, or they don't have the product, or the cashier is telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that, and whatever, you'll be lost and you're going to leave the store empty-handed. When you understand the system, you're good to go. So I got a total of 38,000 in points, which also includes 5,000 for beauty. And as you see, I did redeem 20,000 in points. Now this video here is for complete tutorial purposes and teaching you how I build up my transactions and all that stuff there. It's not technically a breakdown, although when this video goes up, the deals will still be active. And you could do this deal if you have the same coupons and so on. So the Eucerin was on a spend deal this week for spend 15, and you get 8,000 in points back. I spent a total of $30, but actually $39 on Eucerin, so I got back a total of 16,000 in points for that. Then we also had the in-ad boosters for spend the 25, get 5, spend the 40, get 10, and so on. So all of that played a part into this as well. One more time for the receipt, and I'll show you guys one other quick breakdown or tutorial transaction as well. And so for me, guys, again, I'm a cash-based couponer. I will roll store money all day, every day. It does not faze me at all. All right, so let's get into this one here. All right, so on this second transaction here, the Ajax is going to be my filler item. I wanted to make sure I get up to a total that will allow me to roll as much as I can in store money, which in this case is points, in order to pay the least amount of cash out of pocket. Remember, with Walgreens system, it is on a tiered system. So you can only roll $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Then it jumps to 10. And then it jumps to 20. Okay. So I'm using the Ajax as a filler here to get my total up to $20. Now, a lot of people will say add in a candy, which there's nothing wrong with adding in a candy. I pick up candy all the time. But if you can add something in that will give you points or be more useful, then add that in. So for instance, backing up on this transaction here, instead of adding in candy, I added in the Red and Wild. They're on sale and they're on promotion for buy 2, get 5,000 points. I could have did the candy and picked up 2 candies to use those 2 registered rewards, but it's candy. It is not giving me anything back but the satisfaction of eating chocolate. So adding in the mascara for the same price as what the candy would cost me, I'm getting back more in points, okay? Even so, if you are into makeup, look for clearance items. This here was $1.10, and I purchased a bunch of these separately for the purpose of being able to put into makeup bags for Christmas. But anyways, just a option. You don't have to always go for a 59-cent lollipop or a 39-cent candy or whatever. Pick up something that makes sense. Look around for clearance items, makeup, household supplies, food items, whatever, to make it worthwhile. If you're going to have to spend $1 on something that's going to be worth it, is what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with picking up candy. I pick up candy quite often as my fillers, but when there's a deal like the mascara that's going to give you points back and it's going to come out to the same amount of cash out of pocket, then you want to pick up the item that's going to give you the most back in store money. Hope that makes sense. Okay, moving on. So again, Ajax is the filler here. Let's go over the totals. Next is $14.49. The Tresemés are 2 for $8. The Garnier are 2 for $7. Wet n Wild is $3.29 each for a total of $50.56. Minus all the manufacturer coupons that I have for these items, including my register rewards. That leaves me at $16.56. Well, the most that I can roll in points at this point it's only $10 in points. So that means I would have to pay $6.56. I don't want to pay $6.56. So I'm going to add in something that's going to get me back up so that I can roll in 20 in points. So I picked up the Ajax, priced at 99 cents each. So now I'm at $18.54 plus tax. So with my tax at $1.53, that brings me up to $20.07. I rolled 20,000 in points. I pay 7 cents cash out of pocket for the items I'm picking up. Okay? I hope that made sense. Now, keep in mind that this is how tax works in my area. You're going to have to figure out and pay attention to your receipts and do some calculations to see how tax is applied in your area. I am taxed after all coupons are applied, including manufacturer coupons and register rewards, any store discounts, and so on. I am taxed on that balance after all coupons. So I'm able to roll in points to cover the tax as well. Okay, so you guys have to pay attention to how your area is taxed so that you can be able to calculate down to the cent. So for instance, maybe you're taxed higher. So you don't need to add in 2 detergents, maybe just 1 detergent. And then once you factor in your tax will be enough to get you up to being able to roll $20 in points. Okay, I hope that made sense. So let's look at the receipt for this transaction here. So there's the Garnier, the Ajax, Tresemme, the Nexus. All of my coupons came off with no problem. Subtotal was $18.54. $1.53 is my tax. So $20.07 is my total. I rolled in 20,000 in points. I paid 7 cents cash out of pocket on this transaction. And as you see, I got back 27,000 in points. That is for the deals that I did for this particular week. And I did redeem the $20 in points. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go back over the receipt one more time. And again, this video is going to go up on Saturday, December the 11th or 12th. December the 12th, I believe it is. So if you're seeing this video before your store closes, you can still do these deals. If you have the coupons and the store money, they are still valid until the close of business. I think today is the 12th. I could be lying to y'all. I'll put it on the screen. But there you go there. So again, guys, I just wanted to explain how I go about building up my transactions and using as much as I can in store money to cover my purchase. That way I pay the least amount of cash out of pocket. If you have questions about anything that I discussed, definitely leave it in the comments for me. I don't mind answering. As always, guys, if you have any deals or steals that you would like to share or any methods that you use for mastering Walgreens, definitely leave that in the comments as well. As always, thanks so very much for watching. Definitely be sure to like, share the video, leave me a comment down below as well. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And until next time, guys, happy couponing.